Hi, I'm here with my longtime friend Forbes, and I'm riding on behalf of Forbes in the MS bike tour this year. And I just wanted to ask Forbes a little bit about his experience with MS. And the first thing I remember is years of frustration because you didn't know what was wrong. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I've had MS officially for since 1998, so what is that,
Wow.
12 years.
Yeah.
But I know that I, in fact, had symptoms of it long before that because I would have stiffness in my legs, difficulty gradually increasing difficulty walking. And I knew something was wrong, but didn't know what it was. And then finally it was diagnosed as MS in 1998. And the type of MS I have is a gradually progressive type of MS where things gradually become weaker. It's affected me primarily, as you can see, I'm in a wheelchair, gradually not being able to walk. I mean, it started out with difficulty walking, then the walking got slower and slower, then I became unsteady. Then at one point I started to use a cane, and then eventually one cane wasn't enough. I used 2 canes. Then I would use a walker, and I would find it even very difficult to use a walker. And then eventually I started using a wheelchair part-time, and now I'm in a wheelchair full-time. And so it's a gradual thing that has a huge impact on your life.
Well, you had to give up work at one point along the way.
I did. I effectively stopped work full-time coming up to 8 years ago, and then worked part-time for a while, and then effectively have stopped work. And just because it's not that my mind doesn't work, obviously I can, but you have one of the other things that anyone with MS deals with is a lack of energy. So to go through a full work day was more than I could deal with, and on top of which just the mobility issues became a problem as well. So that's, it affects, and it has a huge impact on my family because our lives are very much now governed by whether we can get in and out of buildings, whether we can make it somewhere or not. Timing is always an issue, fatigue is an issue. So in terms of what a cure would do, I mean, obviously it would, if there was any kind of a cure or even the ability to stop the progression of the disease, anything along those lines would have an enormous impact on my life and anybody else suffering with MS. Because obviously if we could restore, if I could stop the clock where I'm at right now, I would be totally satisfied if it didn't change any further. And obviously if I could gain back some of the functions I've lost, that would also be a huge plus for me. So raising money for MS research, particularly these days with so many things happening on so many fronts on the research side, would have an enormous impact. So I fully support what Mark is doing. Anything that anybody does to help raise money for MS research has huge benefits, potentially for me and for everyone suffering with this disease. So I want to thank Mark. He's done this for, I think this is the 3rd year at least. Second year he's done this for me, and I appreciate what he does, and every dollar that you give I also appreciate. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Forbes. I'm looking forward to the ride.
Well, good luck, and good luck with the fundraising.
Thank you.